If I didn't tell you that that was keto friendly, diabetic friendly cheesecake and I just gave it to you like that, you would not know the difference. Hi guys, and welcome back to Simple Cooking with me, Robert Kelly. So today we have a fantastic treat for you guys. This is keto friendly, diabetic friendly, a low carb cheesecake. Now, when you hear low carb, you're going to think, okay, it's not going to be sweet, it's not going to be good, but trust me, this baked cheesecake is to die for. Here's what you're going to need. 200 grams of almonds, 2 tablespoons of granulated sweetener, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 50 grams of melted butter, 450 grams of non-fat cream cheese, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 8 ounces of non-fat sour cream. So guys, today we are making a diabetic friendly, keto friendly cheesecake. So first of all, we're going to get our base ready. So we have some beautiful whole almonds here. So we're going to have to blend these down. So we get them into our NutriBullet. We're going to add in 1 tablespoon of your sweetener and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we're going to blend it up. So now, that's our almond, sweetener and cinnamon ready to go. So we're going to get that into our bowl now next. So now we have that in our bowl, we are going to add our melted butter. I'm going to give that a good mix. So now we have our almonds, butter and cinnamon well mixed together. It's time to line the bottom of our tray. So I have my spring release tray here for my cheesecake. I have a bit of parchment paper in the bottom. So I'm just going to get the mix in there now. Spread it out around the base. Now the best way to do it is use your hand. So now we got our base pressed into our tin. We are ready to go on with the filling. So now we're going to add our cream cheese to a bowl. One big plop. Then we are going to add in our other tablespoon of sweetener, some vanilla, I'm going to give it a good mix. Now it's time to add in our eggs. I'm going to beat in one at a time. So now we're just adding in our sour cream. So this cheesecake, lightly beat it in. This cheesecake is a runny consistency. We don't overbeat it because we don't want much air getting inside while we're whisking. So we're just going to mix that in now to kind of just make sure it's all gone through. Yeah, so baked cheesecakes are notorious for cracking. So what I like to do, it's a nice little tip. All the ingredients are taken out of the fridge about 3 to 4 hours beforehand. Bring them all up to room temperature before you start making, whisking, beating anything. It lessens the chance of it cracking and splitting on the top. And when we take it out of the oven, I'm going to show you another little tip that should reduce the chances of it cracking. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee it because baked cheesecake are just notorious for cracking. So anyway, it's quite a runny mix, but we are going to bake this at 150 degrees in our fan oven for about 1 hour. Our base we didn't bake. Some of these bases you can bake for 10 minutes at a high temperature, but the cheesecake mix, when that goes in, you'd bake for about 45 minutes, maybe 35, depends on how thick it is. But my one, I don't bake the base. I put the whole lot in together at 150 for 1 hour. It has worked for me for years. Hopefully it works for me again today, so bear with me. It's time to fill our cheesecake tin. So our cheesecake is now in our tin. It's quite a liquidy filling, so I just like to get a tin baking tray, cover it with foil, because I don't want, just in case there's any leakage around the bottom, I don't want it to go all over the bottom of the oven. So that's what I like to do. So now it's time to get this bad boy in the oven. We're going to bake it for 1 hour, 150 degrees, and hopefully we get pure perfection coming out. Oh my God, look at this bad boy. I'll try not to let it fall. Look at the colour on that. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Still a little wobble in it. That's exactly the way we want it. So now while it's still hot, I have a little tip for you now. There is a couple of cracks now. Unfortunately, I couldn't stop the whole lot. But when it cools now, it's going to kind of fold in on itself a bit. So get a knife, hot water, and just run it around the edges. And it should, can't guarantee, it should help stop more cracking. But do you know what the really sad part about this is? We can't dig in. We can't eat it yet. We have to let it rest. And it's for 24 hours. You can leave it 3 to 4 hours, let it cool, let it set in your fridge, but we recommend 24 hours. So when you cut it, it's going to be nice, creamy, and beautiful, beautiful colour on it. So, wish me luck, wish me luck. We're going to do the same as we did yesterday. We're just going to run a knife around just to make sure nothing is stuck when we go to open this. So it seems okay. So here we go, nice and easy. Yeah, it worked, it worked, it worked. Right. Up, 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 up. Now, what do you think of that? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So now we have successfully got our cheesecake out of the tin without any big spillage, major cracks. It's time to cut into this bad boy. So here we go again with our knife in some warm water. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. I want you to come a little bit closer to me now. Look at that beautiful cheesecake. I'm sure we can make it even better. Can dress it up with a few little berries. Scatter a few around the plate. Now look at it. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Sure, we can top it off just with a touch of the sweetener. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Look at that. But here comes the best part. The best part is I get to try this. Me being a type 1 diabetic, this is such a treat. Such a treat. Such a low calorie, sorry, such a low carb dessert. Look at that. We get a little berry. There I go again, tune into Mike, but I don't care. That is beautiful. If I didn't tell you that that was keto friendly, diabetic friendly cheesecake, and I just gave it to you like that, you would not know the difference. That is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful cheesecake. Yes! That is to die for. Oh my God, try it. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I will leave links in the description below of some of the utensils I used today. Check them out. And please enjoy that cheesecake. Absolutely beautiful. Till next time, I'm Robert Kelly. This is Simple Cooking. Ciao. Don't forget to like and subscribe.